Yaga, the saga harder than the Yakuza. You talk a lot of Data. You ain't got the heart, you hard as water.
Oh, there's the Data line.
You talk a lot of
Data.
That sounds like a shot. That sounds like a shot. I'm not gonna.
But
lie.
he could also be saying, "You talk a lot." What's up, everybody? Welcome back. And man, since our last coverage on the rap beef between King Dotta and Ren, Kingdom Come and Dumb King Come, we have gotten the breakdown on the story, gotten behind the scenes. Everybody has been so helpful in telling us what exactly happened. We're here to cover everything from the beginning. So supposedly this all started off with Knox Hill, and we thought it'd be fitting to cover his Killshot remix, Eminem Killshot remix, Knox Hill, one take video, because supposedly, thanks to our man, Crazy Warrior right here, You the Man, he broke down everything for us in chronological order with extensive detail, so we don't gotta really wonder what the fuck happened. So supposedly in this video, Knox drops a line that has the word Dotta in it, and it was just maybe some play off of rapping or wordplay or something, and somebody from a thing called the Michelle Show hyped it up like he was actually trying to diss King Dotta, when Knox Hill didn't even know who King Dotta was.
We're not sure of what exactly the story is, but this is what you, our subscribers, have told us, and we have the utmost trust in all you guys. So we're just going off this. We want to get right into these disses, and if Knox is going to do a verse that wasn't meant as a diss, do a remix on Killshot, he's probably gonna slay it, because this is a Killshot. This is the infamous diss from Eminem to MGK, where he pretty much, in my opinion, sealed the motherfucking coffin on MGK's ass, in my opinion.
You know what, bro?
And MGK's diss was good.
Yeah, Rap Devil was pretty good.
Was good, but Eminem really spanked him with this one. So if Knox is gonna get on this, he has no choice but to really kill it. And I know he's capable, because I've heard a couple of Knox's songs, been following him as a reactor, and I even got to see Knox perform live in my experience over in Brighton, which was crazy. Did I tell you about that?
No, I didn't even know that.
Yo, he fucking killed it.
Oh, word?
Yeah, and like, what's cool about it is he did like a verse no one had ever heard before. I'll leave it at that. I ain't gonna tell you what song it was on, but he did a verse no one had ever heard before, and it was totally unexpected, and I was just like, yo, this shit is crazy. Anyways.
Well, I'm gonna say this. If this wasn't meant to diss Dotta, I'll listen to this, and we'll see how maybe he could have confused it. I mean, if Knox Hill's killing a verse on Killshot, which is a diss rap instrumental, and then says the word Dotta in it, maybe there might be some justification for that he's dissing Dotta, or maybe it was a complete coincidence. I don't know. But what I do know is I want to get into this video. So let's get into this. This is a Eminem Killshot remix, Knox Hill, one take video. Let's go.
Dear Knox Hill, congratulations.
You've been demonetized.
Oh, you know undefeated, come get wrapped in a hurry. All my flows getting heated like a Shaq's in Missouri. Get a dose of the season, then I splash, bro, the curry. I'm a goat for a reason in the grass, I leave you buried, whoa.
Whoa, I'm sorry I had to pause so quick, but that intro was pretty dope, I can't even lie.
And this is a congratulations, Knox, you've been demonetized. Is Knox demonetized?
I don't know, I think he was just saying that because of the beat, and he can't monetize off the beat, so it was more like a
Was it that? You think so? Why would you say that? Like, there's no point in saying that unless it actually
just
happened.
to be cheeky, that's what I'm getting from it.
I think he might be demonetized. Maybe that's why he made it. Who knows?
Nah, he's not demonetized.
Is Knox Hill demonetized?
No, he's not
But
demonetized.
also, we're gonna listen to that back again. But he calls himself the GOAT. It says he'll leave him buried in the grass.
Yeah, and then he also said Curry too.
Goat Curry?
Goat Curry, and people think Steph Curry's the GOAT in basketball.
That's a reach. But okay.
You know undefeated. Congratulations.
You've been demonetized.
Oh, you know undefeated, come get wrapped in a hurry. All my flows getting heated like a Shaq's in Missouri. Get a dose of the season, then I splash, bro, the curry. I'm a goat for a reason in the grass, I leave you buried, whoa.
Oh, you might be right. A dose of the season, splash of the curry. You're right.
Look at Mr. Reach over here.
Okay.
But he also said Shaq's in Missouri, so I don't really know. I'm guessing it's a basketball.
Did he say Shaq's or did he say
Shaq?
Did he say the
like
name
Shaq
of,
is in Missouri?
You think
like,
he said that? Or
he
was
said,
it
like
was
Shaq's in Missouri?
No, I understand that, but like, was it Shaq's? Did we misunderstand the pronunciation and maybe he said like a town in Missouri?
I'm playing off the basketball thing right now.
All right. Well, anyways, taste of the season. A seasoning is curry. It could be taste of the season.
Spices too.
Spices, season, spicy.
Ooh.
Could be talking about Steph Curry.
All right, let's continue.
I don't know, man.
I'm gonna try not to pause it too much, but
Yeah, we might have to. He's one of those guys, man.
Right.
Like if there's one thing, if there's anything that I got from talking to him, he cares a lot about the craft of rapping, and he'll go out his way to be lyrical and create those onion bars, those layered
Onion bars.
So we might have to pause a lot on this one.
Surrey, get a dose of the season, then I splash, bro, the curry. I'm a goat for a reason in the grass, I leave you buried. Whoa. Quick pen and bars, been in charge, I am the boss. I'm the best, period, these mental pause. Been at war, send the wolves, I send the corpse and pick up left like dental floss. My pen no gloss, when I recall. Y'all imagine who you are, you need a caption on your bars. You just hatching the facades, I don't need the cliff notes. I'm like Zella Golden Fraud, send you to the crypto. I don't scam like Logan Paul.
Ooh, shout out Logan Paul.
I ain't shouting out Logan Paul.
Huh? No, shot at him.
Oh, I thought you said shout out
It's
Logan.
crypto scams and Logan
Nah,
Paul.
I know. I thought you said shout out Logan Paul.
No,
I'm like, I ain't shouting out Logan
Fuck that
Paul.
motherfucker.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, he also said like period pause, something like that.
No, he said period menopause.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
No, listen, we gotta take it back though. We say we're just repeating the words. We gotta hear the phrases. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Quick pen and bars, been in charge, I am the boss. I'm the best, period, these mental pause. Been at war.
These menopause. I'm the best.
Okay.
Period. These menopause.
Well, he's also calling them bitches.
These men will pause. These metapause.
Might pause. He's saying basically they're all on their periods.
You know what
but
I'm
they
saying?
also pause like a period.
No, but he's saying I'm the best. Period. That's what he's saying.
Yeah, but also, what do you do in a period? You pause. Part of the wordplay.
I guess so. Yeah.
It's not the wordplay, it's grammar. That's what you do in a period. You stop.
Oh yeah. You stop. You're right. But like, said these menopause. That's cool. Is he calling them bitches?
Yeah.
Why you say that?
Because there's just so many onion layers. He's like, they'll stop, they'll drop their jaws, they'll pause, but these men will pause. He's saying that these people, these guys who are like trying to compete with me, who has menopause? Just women, okay? You know, it's just basically calling them women. You know what I'm saying?
He might. I think he's just saying these men will pause because they don't want it with me.
It's not a matter of if this is for certain or not. This is just what I got because
Yeah, maybe in his mind, maybe his attitude was like, yeah, these little bitches. But I don't think he actually meant to
there's
call them
layers.
bitches.
You don't know that though.
I don't, but like that's
Maybe he did.
Maybe he did. I'm telling you my opinion. You're giving your opinion.
All right.
That's it.
Quick pen and bars, been in charge, I am the boss. I'm the best, period, these mental pause. Been at war, send the wolves, I send the corpse and pick up left like dental floss. My
What was that?
or reason in the grass, I leave you buried. Whoa. Quick pen and bars, been in charge, I am the boss. I'm the best, period, these mental pause. Been at war, send the wolves, I send the corpse and pick up left like dental floss. My
Send the what?
I don't know. It was pretty quick. I
I'm
couldn't hear
not
it.
getting that. I'm not
pen no gloss, when I recall. Y'all imagine who you are, you need a caption on your bars. You just hatching the facades, I don't
I need a cat.
Chin on your bars, you just hatching the facade, you know, and it's not like anything crazy there, you know, he's just basically poetically saying you're just fake, you know, hatching a facade. A facade is something that's just not true, it's not there. But I liked it because you need a caption in your bars, you're just hatching a facade. I just like the consistent rhyme scheming.
I don't know. I think there might be something deeper to caption on your bars. He might be saying that because he might be saying this, whoever he's talking about, maybe like people can't hear you, so you got to put it up on the screen. You know what I'm
Can't
saying?
hear you or understand what you're saying.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm trying to say. That's why I brought it back. I wanted to hear exactly what he said with that.
been in charge, I am the boss. I'm the best, period, these mental pause. Been at war, send the wolves, I send the corpse and pick up left like dental floss. My pen no gloss, when I recall. Y'all imagine who you are, you need a caption on your bars. You just hatching the facades, I don't need the cliff notes. I'm like Zella Golden Fraud, send you to the crypto. I don't scam like Logan Paul.
Send you to the crypto. I don't scam like Kevin Paul. Send you to the crypto. Is he talking about crypt, like the reactor, maybe?
Yeah, but he can also be saying, I'm going to send you to your grave, metaphorically.
Yeah, he might be saying both.
Or I'll send you to crypt. I know they're cool, so he's probably saying I'm going to send you to him. I don't know.
Send you to the crypto. That could also be your right. Send you to your grave, like,
Yeah.
you know?
My pen no gloss, when I recall. Y'all imagine who you are, you need a caption on your bars. You just hatching the facades, I don't need the cliff notes. I'm like Zella Golden Fraud, send you to the crypto. I don't scam like Logan Paul.
Yeah, I don't need the cliff notes. I don't really know what that next bar was about, but I know we do know what cliff notes are. For those of you that don't know, in the land before ChatGPT and all these other amazing internet resources we had a website called Cliff Notes, which is like an OG internet resource in which if you needed to do a school project and read a book of some sort or read anything, and you didn't want to read the whole book, or if you didn't want to like watch an entire movie, there was this website called Cliff Notes where they would just give you the notes or the main ideas and points of the book or whatever. You know, it's really for people who are just kind of lazy, you know, who didn't want to actually do the work and read the book. But he's saying he don't need Cliff Notes. My man does the work. My man knows what he's doing.
I don't need the cliff notes, I'm like Zilla golden fraud. Send you to the crypto, I don't scam like Logan Paul. Jesus, don't cross me, you leech is exhausting. All you do is blah blah yada yada. I'm the Baba Yaga, I'm the saga harder than the Yakuza. You talk a lot of data, you ain't got the heart, you hard as water.
Oh, there's the Dada line.
You talk a lot of
data.
That sounds
like a shot at
That
Dada.
sounds like a shot. I'm not gonna
But he
lie.
could also be saying you talk a lot of nonsense. Maybe he's just using like dada like it's nonsense.
I guess he could have just said yada
But,
yada.
Yo, fuck that. All this shit before that was fire. He said I'm the Baba Yaga. Baba Yaga is the name of the boogeyman in John Wick. He's basically saying I'm John Wick.
Boogeyman in Russian.
In Russian, even though it doesn't mean boogeyman in Russian. For some reason, they just say that in the movie. I watch a lot of film study. John Wick, the legendary killer in the series John Wick, played by Keanu Reeves, is basically the surgeon with the fucking gun. They call him the Baba Yaga, the boogeyman. And you know when John Wick is after you, your ass is pretty much dead. So he said, I'm the Baba Yaga.
He's the Baba Yaga. That's a pretty big deal. And I just like the whole rhyme scheme here, the way he's going with the flow, the continuous consistency of this flow.
And from the get of that
Yada
first...
yada bada 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 bada. I love
And from
that.
the get of that first scheme, he just said, straight up, Jesus Christ, you don't cross me, you know? Which is, I would consider it like a nice jab bar. It's clever. It's short, sweet, to the point. You can get it right away.
Yes.
But also, you know, it's like Jesus Christ is something people say when they're like saying like damn or whatever, like, you know, or oh my God, Jesus Christ, don't cross me. Obviously,
Jesus died on the cross. Yes.
Mm-hmm. And then he also said something about the Yakuza on there. I want to hear that.
He said, I think he said I'm hard as the Yakuza. We'll see.
What's up, everybody? We just wanted to take the time out to say thanks for watching the reaction. We also wanted to take the time out to introduce you to who we are and what we do. We're Strawhat Dynasty, a twin breakdancing rap duo from NYC. We've worked years now in cultivating our ability to make quality music videos, breakdancing, and overall entertaining. We pour everything we have into every song, every video, in order to provide you with the best entertainment experience possible. So if you would take the time to check out some of our original music, our content, and follow us on all platforms, we would super appreciate it. We're just two brothers following our dreams, and we appreciate your support as you join us on this life journey. Thanks so much. Now back to the reaction.
Jesus, don't cross me, you leech is exhausting. All you do is blah blah yada yada. I'm the Baba Yaga, I'm the saga harder than the Yakuza. You talk a lot of data, you ain't got the heart, you hard as water.
You ain't got the heart, you hard as water. Followed up right after the yada dada.
Dada.
I mean, talk a lot of data.
And if I was Dada and I thought you talk a lot of data, I mean, I can see that, like, if you look at it from the perspective of him saying you talk a lot of data, which is like you talk nonsense, or now you change the tone, you talk a lot of data. Like now it's like sounds like you're talking to him.
I mean, it sounded like a good shot taken that made sense if it was to be taken, you know. But it sounded like a good reason for Dada to like have a reason to get at him.
Here's what I'll say. I think it sounded convincing enough for him to respond, but I don't think that was his intention. I think he was just saying dada as in you just talk a lot of nonsense.
Either way, the flow is fire.
Because supposedly this was hyped up on some other YouTube channel, and that's why he responded.
All right, let's keep listening.
I'm the saga harder than the Yakuza. You talk a lot of data, you ain't got the heart, you hard as water. Yeah. I'll leave a hoe when I'm drilling instrumentals. Don't fuck with my dogs or I'll fit you in a kennel. I'm lit like John Wick, I could kill you with a pencil, ayy.
Oh, another John Wick line. I'm lit like John Wick, I can kill you with a pencil. John Wick. They don't show him kill someone with a pencil, but it's inferred by the main antagonist in the
Well, it's not really inferred, it's stated.
It's stated by the main antagonist in the movie. He goes, he killed the man with a fucking pencil.
I once saw him kill 3 men in a bar with a pencil.
There are a lot of good jabs in there. You know, I'll drill this instrumental, leave a hole in it, which is cool. He also says something else cool. Fuck.
Don't fuck with my dogs or I'll fit you in a kennel. I'll leave a hoe when I'm drilling instrumentals.
Leave a hoe when I'm drilling instrumental. Isn't a hoe also a tool in a garden that's used to like make a hole?
I don't think it's used to make a hole.
What's it used for?
It's just used to like dig up dirt.
Which would be making a hoe.
Oh, okay, yeah, there you go. You know what? Onion bars. I'm not gonna
There you
say.
go. Say it,
you're
layered,
wrong.
man.
I'm not gonna say you're wrong.
Yeah, did he say something about a hoe though?
Hard as water. Yeah. I leave a hole when I'm drilling instrumentals.
Okay, I'll leave a hole.
When I'm drilling instrumentals.
Ah, you got it. My bad. I'm trying. Oh man, I'm getting excited.
Now imagine me broke in a deep hole where my knees won't go. Trying to reach rope as I sink low and I bleed my woes. But the beat's my hope, trying to reach my foes. Hated for my skin tone, tainted as an M clone. How can they explain it? I was only ever painting what I've known. I've been low, but the way I earned through this pain, I win dough. The government been tapping the phone, it's all track and control. Got a map on your home bad since way back when they pushed LSD and smacked the black prisoners trapped in a hole. Ask the Contras who push like cocaine if you tracking and spinning. They use the cold water, wear a mask and defenders, harassing defenders. And then they had the nerve to claim a crack epidemic. But fuck being woke, they still sleeping on me like the pole in the streets. So I scroll through these beats, phone charge till I find another vote to release. Fuck a Vokes and a piece, I'm a rogues in the heat. Who you know, pen and me, I don't beef, I just eat. This is what I excrete. With the number 2, spitting any 102, peace and truth on your food, sitting wonder how I do.
There's a lot going on.
Oh, he led that with that people call him an Eminem clone.
Is that what he led it with?
Yeah, so people say I'm an M clone. How, and then like, how can they fault me? I'm just stating what I know, or saying what I know. Like, I'm just being me. I'm just saying what I say. But people are mistaking it for me being an M clone. Why? Because what? Because he's white.
Yeah,
look, he looks.
Well,
white.
I mean, he stated that. He said, "I'm hated for my skin tone."
Yeah.
And usually that's like in hip hop, it's like reverse racism almost. It's like if you're white in hip hop, people
or light skinned.
Not white. If you're white in hip hop, people tend to treat you a little differently, or they don't take you as serious. It's always been the case, you know, and it's understandable, you know. Like, quite frankly, you know, people aren't used to seeing your skin tone.
Well,
in the culture for a while until, you know, not that recent, but for a long time it wasn't like that.
Okay, because I was gonna say times have changed.
Yeah.
You know, I don't think the skin tone thing means a lot. I don't think people don't take you serious. I think it's just certain kinds of people don't take you serious.
The general public, like maybe people who are open to all different types of music, people who are actually fans of hip hop, who like hip hop music, like real deal hip hop music, they will look past it, no doubt, be like, oh, it's a no-brainer. But I feel like your everyday general public, casuals, you know what I mean? They're a little more to be like, who's this white boy?
I don't agree with that, actually. I don't think your everyday public casuals will do that. I think, I specifically think, and it's shown time and time again, that it's just a specific type of people, mainly like...
What type of people?
Mainly like old school, old heads of hip hop who haven't got with the times. People like Lord Jamar.
But you're putting a very specific cap on the type of people that...
Yeah, I think really the only people who make a big deal are Charlemagne the God.
So like people whose prime of youth of experience were probably growing up in the 90s with hip hop.
Yeah, and then a lot of people in the 90s of that youth in that time period probably don't even care. It's just a select few from that era. You know what I mean? I think they're the ones, because a lot of times they'll end up either being not talented or irrelevant, and then they just want to say that because everyone's giving attention to somebody and just say, oh, it's just because they're white, not because they're good. That's why I get it from it.
A lot of woke people too, maybe. Woke people are quick to hate on what they think might be a threat or appropriation of culture.
That's true.
So I would think a lot of woke people, and when I say woke, I mean people who are taking being politically correct to another level. Yeah. Oh, yo, there's a lot in there, so we got to bring it back.
Yeah, bring it back. Bring it back to when he was in that therapist chair.
Because I'm going to be honest with you, I don't remember nothing.
Now imagine me broke in a deep hole where my knees won't go. Trying to reach rope as I sink low and I bleed my woes, but the beast my...
Imagine me in a deep hole where my knees go, trying to reach for a rope.
I don't know. All I know is I got up to the point where he was talking about my woes and talking about my problems and this and that. I don't know. We got to finish the bar.
Deep hole where my knees won't go. Trying to reach rope as I sink low and I bleed my woes, but the beast my hope. Trying to reach my foes. Hated for my skin.
I think that was a metaphor for imagine me feeling sorry for myself. That's what I'm getting from that. You know what I mean? A deep hole where my knees go, trying to reach for this rope to pull myself out.
Now imagine me broke in a deep hole where my knees won't go, trying to reach rope as I sink low and I bleed my woes, but the beat's my hope trying to reach my foes.
But the beat's my hope, trying to reach my what?
Foes.
Foes, trying to reach my foes. No, I think he might actually be saying like, yo, I'm feeling down, I'm feeling low, imagine me in a hole, and I'm using the beat or using music to come out of this hole. You know what I mean? Or to reach my foes, maybe, you know, I'm using, I guess, music to defend myself. That could be it too.
Reach rope as I sink low and I bleed my woes, but the beat's my hope, trying to reach my foes. Hated for my skin tone, tainted as an M clone. How can they explain it? I was only ever painting what I've known.
Hated for my skin tone, painted as an M clone, and how can I be blamed for just what I know? This is all I know. This is all I know.
I've been low, but the way I earn through this pain, I window.
I've been low, but the way I earn through this pain, I've been a window.
A window.
Window pane. Pain. I window, like I'm winning.
The way
I win.
And then he said the way I earned through this pain. It's like, is that? I know I earned something you hold like the ashes in, but like, is that something also on a window? Is there a part called the urn?
Maybe you put the urn by the window. I don't know. All I know is to say the way I earned through this pain. Maybe it's just the pain and window play. That's it. You know, window pane. Literally window. I win. I window.
Okay.
What I've known, I've been low, but the way I earn through this pain, I window. The government been tapping the phone, it's all track and control. Got a map on your home bad since way back when they pushed LSD and smacked the black prisoners trapped in a hole.
Ooh, okay, he said the government is basically has a map, has been tracking your phone ever since they put a map on it, ever since back in the day when they put LSD and these drugs in the prison system or something for like. Did he say for black prisoners or just prisoners in general?
Map on your home bad since way back when they pushed LSD and smacked the black prisoners trapped in a hole.
Smack back to black prisoners back in a hole.
Back in the hole's
the hole's jail. Okay.
You know, maybe the whole like that whole theory, that whole conspiracy theory about the government playing drugs in the ghetto.
As the Contras who push like cocaine if you tracking and spend it. They use the cold water, wear a mask and defenders, harassing defenders, and then they had the nerve to claim a crack epidemic.
Harassing defenders.
He said something about people who are claiming to be, I guess, like people who are.
Hey, if we're not catching any of this stuff, please drop it in the comments down below. We're really trying our best. We don't really go at this with lyrics in front of our face. We try to go off raw listening, okay? But let us know in the comments. What do you think?
In a hole. As the Contras who push like cocaine if you tracking and spend it. They use the cold
Put the cocaine if you track and you spend it. Use the cold water.
water, wear a mask and defenders, harassing defenders, and then they had the nerve to claim a crack epidemic.
Harass and defend us.
I heard harassing defenders.
He might say harass and defend us. I think he just might be talking about people who are claiming to help us. You know what I'm saying? They wear a mask. All I can think is back to the pandemic when everyone was fucking tripping off wearing a mask, and you should be wearing a mask. Or he could be talking about like asthmatic people. I don't know, man.
I mean, usually wearing a mask is also a phrase for just like hiding behind something.
True that. So I think he might be talking about just people who are supposed to be
With hidden intentions.
protecting us, but they have hidden intentions and they're actually hurting us. That's what I think he's talking about.
All right.
Water, wear a mask and defenders, harassing defenders, and then they had the nerve to claim a crack epidemic. But fuck being woke, they still sleeping on me like the pole in the streets. So I scroll through these beats, phone charge till I find another vote to release. Fuck a Vokes and a piece, I'm a rogues in the heat. Who you know, pen and me, I don't beef, I just eat. This is what I excrete. With the number 2, spitting any 102, peace and truth on you fools, sitting wonder how I do. But where the fuck were you when we were suiting up? On the same corner where they shooting up, pushing dust in the cut. I was moving CDs with no love, trying to get a buzz and move it up. But fuck the mainstream, I don't really see value with the ice and the whips that'll only devalue. They selling you a pill, you don't need to eat value. Pushing fentanyl lean, you don't need to be about 'em. Stay free and in attendance. They serve you all this racket, but I ain't in attendance. Till a fence in the room and these donkeys in attendance. But I don't vote for any, I'm independent. Hey, do what you love, man. And fuck anyone who tells you you can. Killshot to the labels, I'm out.
Killshot to the labels. So I think that last part was really just a whole sum up of maybe the music industry and all the fucked up shit they do. He mentioned like you know, I'm not down with all these ice and these jewels, and the reality is they're just pushing drugs like fentanyl and all this other shit just to probably get them hooked, and I don't know, maybe help the pharmaceutical companies. It's all one big conspiracy of big business versus helping out big business, something like that, and then ended it with the kill shot to the industry, which was a nice touch.
Kill shot to the industry, aka the record labels. I'm independent. I'll stay independent.
Epidemic.
Then they got the nerve to claim a crack epidemic, playing off that last bar he had where he was basically talking about those who are supposed to be helping us, but they're actually hurting us. So they got the nerve to talk about the crack epidemic, because a big conspiracy is that the government put crack into the ghetto to create the crack epidemic. Yeah.
But fuck being woke, they still sleeping on me like the pole in the street. So I scroll through these beats, phone charge till I find another vote to release. Fuck.
Sleeping on me like the poor in the streets. Poor people sleep in the streets.
He said poor in the street? I thought he said pole in the street.
No, he said poor in the street,
Okay.
I think. I mean, I don't think poles sleep in
Maybe
the
people
street.
sleep on the poles.
Maybe, I don't know. I think he's talking about poor people in
Yeah.
the streets, sleeping on me like the pole in the street.
Okay.
What'd he say? Oh,
He said, then I scroll through my beats.
There's something about charging this
Like a
phone.
recharge, till I get recharged, find another vault.
Been on me like the pole in the street. So I scroll through these beats, phone charge till I find another vote to release. Fuck a Vokes and a piece, I'm a rogues in the heat. Who you know, penning me? I don't beef, I just eat. This is what I excrete.
Did he say, who you know penning me? Like, who's better with a pen than me? Who's penning me? Like, did he just coin the term penning? Like, he's penning me?
Maybe.
That's what I got.
Maybe. He said, I don't eat, I excrete. Is that what he said?
No.
The piece, I'm a rogues in the heat. Who you know, penning me? I don't beef, I just eat. This is what I excrete.
I don't beef, I just eat. This is what I excrete.
Yeah, this is just what I do.
Yeah, I don't beef.
I
just
I eat rappers. I don't beef.
Eat rappers.
There's no beef.
There's no
I'm
beef
eating you.
because I'm eating you. Yeah, you know. This is what I excrete. Maybe like then you know.
This is what I shit out.
Like yeah, exactly. I don't beef with you. I'ma just eat you and shit you out.
I just shit, or I just shit out these lyrics. Like that's how that's how easy it is for me, you know, or whatever.
Something like that.
Peace, I'm a rogues in the heat. Who you know, penning me? I don't beef, I just eat. This is what I excrete. With the number 2, spitting any 102. Peace and truth, on you fools sitting with the hot do. But where the fuck were you when we were suiting up? On the same corner where they shooting up, pushing dust in the cut. I was moving CDs with no love, trying to get a buzz and move it.
Where were you when we were suiting up on the corners where people were shooting up
And selling dust.
selling dust? I was on those same corners pushing CDs, trying to build my buzz. I don't know if he said build my buzz, but that's basically what he was trying to do. He's
Yeah.
basically saying like, yo, where were you? Like, you want to talk all this shit, or you want to claim you're about this life, but you never been through the struggle. You don't know what it's like.
You don't know what it's like, you know. And while that was happening, I was just trying to get myself up there. I was trying to sell my CDs. I was hustling, you know, on the same streets where people do a lot of fucked up shit.
Corner where they shooting up, pushing dust in the cut. I was moving CDs with no love, trying to get a buzz and move it up. But fuck the mainstream, I don't really see value with the ice and the whips that'll only devalue. They selling you a pill, you don't need to eat value. Pushing fentanyl lean, you don't need to be battled.
Saying the ice and all the jewels, that'll only devalue what you have to offer for many reasons. I mean, you know, if you're doing what everyone else is doing, you're already devaluing yourself because you're just like floating with the sheep. And
It'll literally devalue you too, because if you're spending your money on pointless shit like just a bunch of jewels,
exactly,
and
like
cars and shit.
jewels and things like that, they don't appreciate. They only depreciate. Like the second you buy them, as soon as you leave the store, they're actually worth less than when you just bought them.
Yeah, they get lower in value. So,
Unless
you
they're
know.
like fucking super rare.
And then also he said like, we don't need to push volume, we just push fentanyl and this and
Is that what he said? We don't need to push value. We just
they don't need to push value.
Value, they selling you a pill. Fuck the mainstream, I don't really see value with the ice and the whips that'll only devalue. They selling you a pill, you don't need to eat value. Pushing fentanyl lean, you don't need to be battled. Stay free and in attendance. They serve you all this racket, but I ain't in attendance till a fence in the room.
sell you all this racket, but I ain't in attendance. They sell you all this racket, like noise, whatever, but I ain't in.
I ain't trying to hear that.
Yeah, but he's also saying like I ain't into tennis. I think I ain't in. Tennis racket.
Tennis racket.
Yeah,
All right.
that's what I think he said.
I mean, it makes
Stay
sense.
free and in attendance. They serve you all this racket, but I ain't in attendance till a fence in the room and these donkeys in attendance.
I ain't
But
into
I'm
tennis. The same as racket, but I ain't into
don't
tennis.
vote for any. I'm independent. Hey, do what you love, man. And fuck anyone who tells you you
You
can.
gotta really listen to this guy.
Killshot to the labels, I'm out.
We're gonna get better the more we listen to him. I think we're getting used to his style, getting used to his way of rapping.
You know, we've only covered like one thing from him on the channel,
Which was
actually.
fentanyl, that's it.
So like, this is our first time really just hearing him slay bars.
No, actually, we heard
Actually,
him.
no, the first thing we covered was his diss to Benzino.
No, actually.
Yes.
Another thing that we did another one with him where he
Really?
his song where he featured what's this guy from the West Coast used to Slaughterhouse.
Crooked Eye?
Yeah, that's when he started speaking Spanish.
That was in the Crooked Eye one?
I think so.
No, that was in the Benzino diss. We never covered the Crooked Eye one.
I think we did, or maybe I just listened to it on my own.
Yeah, I think you just listened to it on your own.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
only covered the Benzino one. And
Okay.
the only reason we didn't catch a lot in that one is because we just weren't really familiar with the story. There was a lot of underlying things in that one. Man, this guy has a bunch of onion bars. Onioniest bars. That's
My man's definitely stinking with onion bars.
stinking with onion bars. Stank. And what I mean, stank like dank. Stank from dank. Like, you know that shit is good. You smell it, you're like, ooh, I'm gonna
Like
get
for
high.
all our weed smokers out there, like if something is dank, it's good.
Wow. Yeah,
You know?
but wow. Knox Hill, Killshot remix, one take. Okay, and at the end of the day, comment down below. Was he dissing Dotta?
Was he dissing Dotta? Was he not? Do you think he said he wasn't, but secretly he was because he wanted? Who knows, man? I don't know.
Was the response warranted? I don't know. But we're gonna get to that response real soon.
Yes.
So yeah, Knox Hill, man, you fucking nasty, man. Good shit.
Good shit.
Good shit. There was so much, you know, I had to use my trained hip hop ears and hone in.
And even then, I feel like I'm
Even
gonna
then.
have to listen to this at
Yeah.
least 2 more times to
At least
really
2
get it
more
all.
times.
That was the first listen. I had a great time listening to it on the Killshot beat. Rode the flow nice. Technique was in the pocket. Technique was very good.
Consistent rhyme scheming. You had your jab metaphors, then you had your heavy ones.
Yeah. Your haymakers.
Your wordplay with your words and side words. Everything you want from a nice.
Had a couple jab bars leading into haymakers.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Wow. Dope. And yeah, I can't wait to continue this series covering this battle. And you know, we'll see who came out on top.
We'll see.
All right. I'm Jules the Buddha Monk.
I'm Trix the Hooligan.
And we are
Strawhat Dynasty.
your favorite rapping
Breaking
twins from
NYC. Peace.